All I know is 10:35 and I can feel your arms.
Good morning, Evans. I am Mr. Cutsforth, and here is the Bulldog broadcast for Friday, February 10th, 2023. Today is cycle day 6. On the lunch menu for today, in the main lunch line are hot dogs, potatoes, smiles, carrot coins, fruit cocktail, and milk. Also available daily is the pizza line, the deli sandwich line, and the salad bar options. Here are some fun facts about Valentine's Day. Did you know that over $1 billion, that's right, with a B, worth of chocolate is purchased for Valentine's Day? And that's just in the United States alone. And 145 million greeting cards are exchanged every year for Valentine's Day, according to Hallmark. And, of course, they would know. And the very first Valentine's Day celebration took place in Paris on February 14th, 1400. And teachers are the #1 recipient of Valentine's. And I couldn't agree more that teachers deserve them the most. Hey, this week is National School Counseling Week. They're there when you're trying to make important decisions about your educational future and when you're experiencing some of the more difficult parts of growing up. Who could we be talking about? That's right, your school counselors, of course. These hardworking professionals serve multiple roles in the education system, the most important of which is the assistance they provide to students who are struggling with school life. National School Counseling Week is there to celebrate these professionals and raise awareness of their support that they can provide to students and parents alike. Their dream is for our school is that every student feels supported and welcome, that we treat each other with kindness, embracing and celebrating our differences, listening and learning from each other. Author Lauder Lord said, "Tomorrow belongs to those of us who conceive of it as belonging to everyone who lends the best of ourselves to it, and with joy." As a student, the best way to celebrate National School Counseling Week is to schedule an appointment with your counselor, both to thank them for all that they do and for getting a little insight into what your future may hold. So, Ms. Gowdy, Mr. Willis, and of course, Mrs. Wietrick, thank you for everything that you do here at Evans. Hey, the winter sports season has begun. The 8th grade boys basketball team have gotten off to a strong start. The A team beat Keokuk 31-28 in a defensive showdown, with the B team winning 30-23. The A team also beat Mount Pleasant 49-36 on Tuesday, with the B team also winning 17-12. Next week will be the last home game for the boys. The 7th grade girls basketball team has gotten off to a great start. The A team lost a heartbreaker to Keokuk 19-17 in a nail biter on Tuesday, with the B team going ahead 12-2. And they also blew out Mount Pleasant by the score of 24-7, and the B team also winning 12-8. Next week, the girls take on Fairfield on the road on Tuesday. They would love as many of you to get out as possible and watch them compete. 6th graders interested in participating in the Math B competition in Fairfield this year, please see Mr. Brown or Mr. Cutsforth for details. We will start practice next Monday, the 13th. Here's what happened today in history for February 10th. On this day in 1863, the first U.S. fire extinguisher patent granted to Allison Crane of Virginia. And in 1920, baseball outlaws all pitches involving tampering with the ball. That includes the old spitball, and they throw it. And in 1933, delivery of the first singing telegram. And it's just in time for Valentine's Day too. And in 1996, IBM computer Deep Blue becomes the first computer to win a game of chess against a reigning human chess champion, Garry Kasparov. Here are your students of the week for February 13th to the 17th.
Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate.
Congratulations and keep showing your Evans pride. Once a quiet Evans middle schooler, now queen of the mat. Here's an interview with their own Jasmine Lukey and Isaiah Cox on a girls' state wrestling tournament. All right, Evans, with us we have Jasmine Lukey and her coach Isaiah Cox as they just completed the first ever girls wrestling championship, and Jasmine took first place in the 110 division. So Jasmine, tell us about how you got started.
I started wrestling in 3rd grade. My brothers both wrestled, so I kind of just was always at the high school during their practices, so I kind of just jumped in with it because I was really bored one day, and then I never gave up on it.
That's great. So Isaiah, how long have you been wrestling and coaching then as well?
So I started wrestling in my freshman year in high school when I moved to Ottumwa. Then I just kept going with it until college. Went to college for it. Came back once I got done with college. Came back, and my first year back here, I was a volunteer, and then the next year I became the head coach of the girls, and then 2 years later, here we are.
So the girls and boys were then together when you first started?
Yes, when I first started, there was no just only girls team.
And this is the first year that the girls are on their own?
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. So, Jasmine, what does it mean to be the first ever state champion girls wrestler here in Iowa, or in Ottumwa?
It means a lot, just like knowing that the last state champion, even for like on the boys' side, was back in like 1967. So
wow,
it was a long time ago. So just like having a state champion now, it shows like that our program is coming back into it and that we're getting better each year.
Yes, it is, and we follow that quite a bit here with middle school and watch them progress to the high school wrestling meets as well. So, what's next? Any tournaments in the future?
I have a couple in the next few months, and then I'll transition to my freestyle, which is another type of wrestling, but I'll go on to nationals and national duels with the Iowa team.
Excellent. So, with 1 year of high school left, what are your plans after high school?
I want to wrestle in college. I don't know where I want to go yet, but it's still pretty open. And I have a little bit of time to see.
Yes, you do. All right, well, thank you very much for coming on in. We appreciate it. Congratulations again, Jasmine, on winning the state girls title. Here's a yearbook memo from the one and only Mrs. Birkeland.
Hey guys, I just wanted to remind you there is only 1 week left to purchase a yearbook. Here is just a few of the pages that I already have completed and ready to go. There are tons of pictures of all of our Spirit Week days, along with the quarter assemblies, the Veterans Day assembly, and all the athletics and clubs will be featured as well. So make sure that if you want a yearbook that you pre-order it at the main office. They are $25 and there will not be many extras. So if you are wanting one, make sure you purchase it ahead of time.
Don't forget, Student Council is holding their Valentine's Day dance on Friday, today, February 10th. The 6th grade dance is from 5:30 to 7 p.m. and the 7th and 8th grade dance is from 7:30 to 9 p.m. It'll cost you $5 to get into the dance, and there will be pizza, snacks, and drinks for you to purchase as well. Only students that attend Evans will be allowed at the dance, and there will be no bags or purses allowed in. If you have any questions, see Miss Burdett. Hey, have a great day, Evans. Teachers, please lead your students in the Pledge of Allegiance. Stay classy, Evans.
I know it's